Okay, episode 2. This one has a cold open.
Oh, that's right. Episode 3 doesn't have a cold open, right?
Yeah.
So it's the only one it does.
So far.
Yeah. I don't like the. Well, I don't want to give it away.
This scene I wasn't super satisfied with. I kind of did it way too simple.
I mean, I like how his eyes are white and he has blue on his head.
Yeah.
This episode has the ugly filter over it that I don't like. I mocked it when it came out. I said it looked like Tower of Power, regular show.
That's not Tower of Power has like insane high contrast. This is just like blurred.
Well, yeah, it's a stretch, I'll admit, but I think it's funny.
It looks like Vaseline was rubbed on it.
Oh, we should talk about how these all the student gags. I guess.
Oh yeah, there's like a different student every intro. I think they can tell.
Yeah, but we didn't have that plan originally. It was just gonna be Jamie every time, though.
Was it? I thought it was always gonna be a different.
No, it wasn't until we did this one that became, because it was actually Gerardo's idea. He just was saying that we should do that.
Apparently, you directed this, but I don't think it shows at all.
That was like originally I was like gonna be more involved with it, and then I didn't want to suddenly. This is like the only scene I actually boarded.
You boarded like 3, and then I.
This is the only one I actually like. This is the only one I tried to do like correctly. Yeah. Like I really phoned in the other ones.
All the background kids are different. They're not painted on.
Yeah, the background was. It looks weird. Like the scale's kind of weird.
Yeah. Very strange perspective.
This is Foreign Henry's intro.
Yeah, it's Foreign Henry. I was gonna say it's the introduction of Foreign Henry, our favorite character.
He did steal our hearts really fast. I think he was why we did this episode. I don't remember the origin of this one.
I think the origin was the name.
No, that came last. Like we just came with a bunch of bullshit. And
you said let's name an episode Eric and Henry make a snuff film, and then we just decided that was the first thing we did for this episode, and then we wrote it.
Oh, okay.
It's also the introduction of Ian.
I should talk. I don't care as much about Ian. Well, I mean, we'll talk about Ian's longer episode. With Foreign Henry, I know like the origin of him was like I don't know like if I told you originally, but like it was like based on like multiple students like at my school that I knew that were all immigrants. And that was just kind of like the voice that I did when I would do impressions of all of them.
You told me about the syrup one. He's like the one he's mostly based on, right?
No, that kid didn't sound as much like Foreign Henry. It was based on this like big black kid named Moses. And he was really nice.
Oh my god! And now we're mocking him.
Well, he's stayed in my heart. He sounds more soft than Foreign Henry, but it was always the voice I did. He went to Anime Club.
This is when we were trying to make Keegan the main character.
Yeah, that didn't last.
I don't really understand why we were gonna do that because he doesn't really have a character.
Oh, we thought trans girls would like it.
Really?
I was hoping he would stop the recording and start freak the fuck out.
I think you mean trans boys, probably.
Well, maybe for you. I'm not a freak like you. Anyway.
I know Jack likes Keegan a lot, or liked Keegan a lot.
Well, I think that was coincidentally.
Pity filmed that. Pity Foul. Weston Saunders.
That was a hassle we had to do.
Well, I think with him, it's like everything he does is last minute, but it's always kind of good, I guess.
I was happy with it. I think it's the most memorable part of the episode.
I love that. I love the fucking Ian. Who was the first president?
Oh, we should talk about Ian. Okay, I actually do want to talk about Ian's origin because not everyone knows, and like the people that do know are always weird about it. He's based on.
I think we can reveal him. I mean, he's fine. He's fine with it.
Yeah, he knows about it. He's based on this guy named Ian Saldivar, who made South Park parodies in 2015.
Yeah. And then
he
started making like his own original cartoons,
and then he stopped because people made fun of him for whatever reason, and then he started doing plush videos. And
now he's like he's a famous plush YouTuber now.
Well, famous, debatable. He's a popular plush video YouTuber.
Well, I mean, within that like
he's a rich plush YouTuber.
Yeah, crazy. His name is Crazy Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Really check him out.
I feel like it's really loosely based on him, though. It's like it's just the
It's his name and design, and the fact he makes plush videos.
Yeah.
I think he acts nothing like Ian.
Yeah. Well, I barely knew him.
This is the first time animated for us.
Yeah, Hyperjam. He doesn't like when we use his real name.
Oh, I'll censor it.
Everyone's gonna think you call him the hard R because he's black, but yeah, all right. Anyway,
no, I didn't call him that.
This is probably my favorite scene of the episode.
Yeah, this scene's great. This is like I think this is the one that made us laugh the most.
If I fart right now, it will ruin the commentary.
No.
Why is like fucking Pity's in the background? He walks like left and right, like twice.
Oh, this is the first scene I bordered for this episode. But I love the face Ford Henry makes when he says, "It's so scary,
so scary." That was hard to voice for me because I had to make it sound like I had no teeth. That's still not fucking funny, by the way. That Harry had to try this shit out.
It was funny when we wrote it.
Yeah, it was funny at the time, but it's not funny.
Also, his Keegan's shirt changed while they were running. Did you notice that?
He says, "No, I'm running.
I am being chased."
I see.
There's a cut line there too.
Oh yeah, he says I didn't say anything, and we cut that.
Yeah, you told me to cut it. We've done that. We've
done that twice.
Episode 2. Yeah.
It's always just like, that's not funny. It'd be funnier. We just cut it short.
Yeah. Well, episode 3 we changed it.
Well, we still cut it short.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same joke too, almost.
This is the first scene with Principal Tinyson.
He's not really that important. Well, I think everyone knows what he's based on.
Yeah.
Well, not maybe not. Because well, people who knew his original design know.
Yeah,
I won't say.
The background kids here are really boring.
I don't like the one that Coke voiced because it looks too much like Coke. And I think I aborted that one, and then I did not intend for it to look like Coke. I just gave him spiked hair. Oh, I think this is my favorite like animation. Well, I like the vibe of this scene.
Mikkel animated this scene. Mikkel and Hyperjam.
Mm-hmm.
I got the perfect idea.
There's when he had purple eyelids. I don't like when they're brown in episode 3. I still like the purple.
I don't like that they're so dark.
It's fine. I mean, we could probably slightly adjust it. I just don't like it being like just a darker version of his skin.
Mm.
That drawing of Henry reminded me of like it reminded me of a Coke drawing.
For some reason, I was trying. For this episode, I did like prop model sheets, like with like a proper format and shit. It was weirdly professional.
I think that is still funny. Fort Henry's in his backpack. Actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This is Alice. I could tell by that lip sync.
It's Alice and
Gerardo. Yeah, I can barely tell it's Gerardo, but I can tell Alice in the lip sync. Anyway. Oh yeah, I feel like this one was like, I said it back then. It was like it seemed like it was going down that like has-been hotel path, which I wasn't into.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to create a weird pipeline,
like an industry type thing, which I don't really like as much.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I don't think it fits Eric. Like maybe another show someday, not Eric.
Yeah.
My God, that plush is so fucking dirty.
Documentations animated this. I love this scene.
He's like famous now. He won't animate for us anymore. Oh, we also don't ask. Oh, he did the title card.
It's because we use Flash. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's why I hate him actually.
I think it's video, and that it is.
Oh, I hate the scene because his hair changes color every few minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking. I don't know why it does.
Back in the summer of 03,
his hair isn't supposed to be solid black.
To be precise.
I guess it's more like Ian's animations.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why someone would think that, but it's wrong. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hypergent is right.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Him and Documentations animated this scene.
This part though? I feel like by this part it's just him. Just
no, it was Hyperjam and Dorky. They both his hair is invisible. They did like I don't know. I think Hyperjam finished it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think that part
did like a
was
big chunk of it.
This part is Dorky, but I think that whole part was Hyperjam.
No, this part's Hyperjam actually. It's the next part that's Dorky.
I can tell by Henry it's Dorky.
No, Hyperjam animated that. Then why is Keegan here?
What do you keep calling him the hard R for? It's Black History Month.
Maybe I kind of made it up as
Yeah, this part's Hyper Jam, and then the next part after this is Dorky.
All right, just come over here so I can.
Ian's motivation still like barely makes sense.
Because I'm telling you to.
I think that's what makes it funny though.
Threatening.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was definitely the humor in it at the time.
I'm getting the feeling that we could just leave at any moment and you would do nothing.
No.
That was really wordy.
I do something.
Yeah.
That's like Isaiah dialogue.
Let me think.
This episode has. He looks fucking weird there. This episode has a lot of problems, but I still think it's pretty funny.
This one is very, I guess, stream of consciousness.
I hate how I did this. This looks fucking stupid.
I don't like how the computers are.
The computers are in. Yeah, it's blocking all the fucking movement.
Fuck, dude.
What?
We're working at this
Alex animated this.
That shot of
it's
him
very
going white.
simple, but I like
It looked like
In the staircase.
really like a dominatrix kind of.
Looks like it's stuck.
I got taken to Sadberry High.
I will be reborn
Ugh.
of a million.
That was a line that Pity suggested we put in, and we found out later that it was from 13 Reasons Why.
It's a long
Yeah.
story. You see, I kind
But none of our fans knew that, so we got away with it until now.
Yeah.
Well, that YouTube screenshot's gonna be outdated one day.
a little bit.
Well, I don't.
It already is.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Is
that's
it?
done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the namesake right there, the Snuff film.
Yeah, I guess it's a funny idea. It's like there's the names based on the last scene. I wish we did it a little funnier.
It wasn't even that. That was like, oh, let's have the Snuff film at the end. It was after we did the come up with the name.
Yeah. I still like this image for the credits. I don't like
me
how in
too.
episode 3 it's just a remake of episode 1s. I prefer to do more like this.
I don't know. I just wanted to like.
You wanted to.
Episode 3 was like the episode where like the visuals changed a lot, so I think having it be a callback to the first one was just nice.
Mm-hmm. I still like how this scene
I
looks
like these
too.
backgrounds. Yeah, I like these backgrounds.
Because I remember Cook pointed out to me that like you could tell he did it because he was the only person who added folds on any of these characters.
Who had one shot? One.
Yeah.
And when he mentioned that to me, it made me like really rethink what Eric should look like.
Yeah. Because they were just fucking stick figures in this
Oh,
episode.
because for a
seriously.
long time it was hard to convince you that they should be a little more detailed, like even with the simple designs, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking too literally with it.
Yeah, like I think it's just that issue a lot of people have, where it's like, oh, this is the style. It has to look like this. Every design has to be like this. It's a really easy way to like stagnate.
How I hate
Yeah.
Lori and Eric.
And I think such a low stakes show like Eric, it really shouldn't be a thing. Like it's fine if they look simple, but they should be funny with it at least.
Mark my words, little
Yeah.
High. I will exact my revenge.
Okay, bye.